Why don't you take the helm?
Okay.
Are all of our tests passing?
I don't know. Let's check.
AA.
Mod 2.
Find a to-do.
Yeah.
Do not trace anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's this then?
Let's see. Tracing. The primary places that we trace in are, from the user's perspective, the events.
Mm-hmm.
But if you search for like debug and info and warn and error, perhaps the entire repo.
Found.
Can you do like debug bang or info?
Mm-hmm.
Or warn error? Give us all the, I think error is missing. How many do we have?
11.
What do we have in app?
We have the command.
Okay. That is solid.
We have the event.
Oh, I can hear myself
Oh no.
a little bit.
Oh no. Just
You can turn echo cancellation on.
okay.
Oh, you have it on. Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's unavoidable when, if we speak at the same time, then, it cannot really cancel the echo.
There.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So the event and
That's best. That's cool.
yeah, we've been working on this. So an event and a command. Those are two. But what is that warn error? What is that about? That's unnecessary because events get logged anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But they get logged as info, and this is like a warning.
Yeah, it's warn.
So we'll get two. We'll get two for this.
Uh-huh.
Can we deduplicate that somehow? While still escalating this one to warn.
Um, I mean,
Mm.
I don't know. E flat maybe? Before the main pattern match.
$155. We just info all of the events as if they're all equal.
Mm-hmm. We can do
But they're not all equal, right?
another pattern match.
I think for this purpose, the state does not matter.
Mm. I think it does though. Because it's specifically in these states. Right?
It, it's the it is only in these states that we expect to ever get an FS event at all.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless of that,
Mm-hmm.
an FS event error is a is a warning. I don't know. I don't think it's an error for us. Is it? I don't know.
It's
I don't know. We can keep warning it. I think it's a warning for us,
it's warm.
for the user. We want not the error though. We want the entire event
Okay.
inside the. You know how to do that? Use an at. An at before the. You can use a binding and then an at before the pattern. Yes, and then you just.
Mm. Is this correct?
I think it's
It
before.
should be on the right, on the left. Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Value moves.
And match on.
Reference?
Yes.
Maybe not. Remove the parts. Okay. Okay. That should do it. Let's try a test.
And I wouldn't test this.
Okay.
It's like tracing. you know?
Mm-hmm. No, I mean I'll just try to run a test to see if it still
Okay.
works.
But did you remove the explicit warn in
Okay.
the big match?
Nope.
Yeah,
But
remove it.
we should just like this, right?
Yes. Should we test this?
Yeah.
FS event error. The thing is, we'd have to like come up with this error somehow. How would you even come up with an? You have to figure out some kind of case where it's like maybe a different file system
Yeah, maybe.
where it's not supported.
Or maybe if you remove the directory that's being watched. I don't know.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's be more.
Oh, screen share. I'm considering this J window manager. It's like an i3 like tiling written in Rust. Do you do this i3 tiling thing or not?
Yeah, absolutely. I use Sway.
I was using Swift for a while. I think we talked about this, and then I
Mm-hmm.
switched to Hi3, which is like i3 style hyperlength plugin. And now there's this J uh, entirely in Rust, and seems good. I don't know. Okay.
Cool.
These changes take some time to figure out, to set up. Might even simplify my setup. End to end. Oh, we were actually in the middle of splitting up this. Yeah, I remember with Shivaraj. Okay, but that's fine. But let's test. No, FN. Trying to rise above the stuff here. There. Woo, long one. Test FN FS event error.
Oh, you do want to test it. Okay. I thought we gave up
Yeah,
on
you had an idea that seems like it would allow us to do this quite easily.
maybe.
Here is a fixture and a subject. And then we can wait for the browser. And if we just remove the what? The fixture source dir?
Maybe.
Do we need to remove dir all
Mm,
after removing all its
yes.
contents?
Dash R.
Fixture,
Dash
no,
R.
it's source path. If we just do that, we might just trigger the correct error, right?
I don't know.
Subject,
Let's see.
wait, still there contains,
Blah.
boom. FS event error. Cargo test, oh, capture, stack. Browser spawn. Take very long time, and then it it reports the change that the folder has been removed.
Cool.
But it's because we removed the source folder, not the fixture root. We are actually listening on the fixture root on this.
Okay.
So that would not be an error. Can we get the fixture root? Root. Is there a getter for root? Yep, there is. So we need to remove the right thing. How about this? Go on. Explode. Eh, okay, that's, of course, it's recursive, so that's good. Here's a warn. The build.
What?
No, it's like silently fine. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe Grok has some idea. How do I trigger a notify Rust create docs RS? Do you remember what it was? What it's
First
called?
event error.
Error. Let's look at the error. Error kind. Okay, whatever error, doesn't matter, right? So this notify error. I do trigger the Rust notify error Rust notify error intention for testing.
We can try to listen on a non-existent folder.
That I think that would error earlier when you like ask it to start watching.
Yeah.
It's a
It
different code
says
path.
denied. Yeah.
Oh, we can change permissions afterwards. Okay, let's try that. Where's my code? Here's my code. Remove permissions, set permissions, path and permissions, and read only. Read only? It takes self. No, this is a getter. From no,
Set mode.
set mode. But this is again this is like we need a new.
Oh.
No, I'll leave it to you. I yeah, should work. But I wonder really because it's like we've already set a like kind of a kernel service on this directory. Does it matter that we cannot access it now? It's not like we're trying. I don't know. It's not like we're trying to read it again. It's an interesting detail.
No. Yeah.
Hmm? Yeah, go to the docs, figure it out. Search for Rust permissions. Std.
Mm,
Rust std permission.
Sorry, this one.
Search for Rust std permissions. You'll see
Uh,
it
is that
in the web, on the web.
on the web? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's no good way to do this here in the editor. Or search for set permissions, right? Because then you'll get a good example for setting permissions.
Let's see here. It's already fine. Okay, and here set read only should work actually.
Oh, this is have to you like get the permissions of an existing file and then you know, this is unnecessary reading. We just want to set.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Isn't this the thing? Modifies the read-only flag.
This is a mutator
Ah,
of a permissions struct.
okay. Ah, because I got.
And I don't see how to like create a new such a
Mm-hmm.
new struct.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So search instead of searching for this, search for the function fs set permissions, and we'll see an example.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that example.
You first get the permissions, then you set the permission.
Darn,
Yes.
that doesn't make sense. Well, there must be another way to construct permissions.
I mean,
Fine. Find it.
okay. How to construct permissions. Mode. No?
Se- from mode.
From mode. Yes.
Wait. Why don't I like? What? Hold on. Where's this? Why isn't this on the left? I don't get it. Where is this from?
Uh,
It's from permissions ext.
Set to the first permissions.
Just scroll up and then see what the heading will be here.
Construct
It's from
permissions.
permissions ext.
Permissions. Uh, yes, permissions ext on Unix
Yeah,
only.
exactly.
Is
That's 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 okay. Yeah.
that a
So use
problem?
from mode. If you use from mode, it'll tell you, I don't have it here. You can import permissions ext.
Mm-hmm. Should I do that, or should I just get the existing permissions and override the read-only bit?
From mode is more concise code.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna.
Y- There's no need to. You can do this inline. fs set permissions, where we have permissions new now, 8.10.21. Do permissions from mode. And
Man, what's the correct syntax? 0 0 0. Okay. Screenshot that. Okay.
try it.
Wait.
Right. What do we have?
Browser spawn.
Okay. So we don't get any more events. That's it. I mean, is
Mm-hmm.
that it? Or can you try to like trigger a change?
Yeah, and I'd
Yeah,
rather
it's
use the source path here instead of the thing, the root path. But let's try to trigger a change by, say, writing to a file. Uh, wrong,
Hmm?
wrong order.
Right.
Yes,
Um,
something happened. Yeah, the thing. uh,
the the right source file failed. That's what happened.
yeah. Okay. Well, that's not. We do the that plus that. I'll just draw the close. I think is this right? Yeah. Here we go.
I don't see how that would. It's like equivalent to not doing it.
Yeah, but I don't call on rep. Oh, equivalent to not doing it because nothing will happen, right? Okay. Hmm.
Yeah.
Let's do a write only thing. Read,
Really?
write.
You can do that?
Why not? That's the right bit, I think. No, it's two. Read, write, execute. Read, write, execute. Read, write. What? Uh, that's not it. Uh, read, write, read, write. It should be two. No? Two, two, two. Oh, there's another zero here. That's not shown. Is there? Should be 9 bits. It's 32 bits. Okay. Okay, let's try now. Oops. Well, that didn't work. It's your turn. In the pilot seat.
Shared. Okay. I'm going to go to Grok and see what it said because this doesn't seem like it would work, right? And if it doesn't have any good ideas, we don't have to do it.
Yes.
Path not found. You can't do that. Watch not found. Max files.
Go.
Disk full. Nah. Give up, right?
Yeah. I mean, this write only was a good. Maybe this. I mean, let's try the write
Mhm.
only. Still, you forgot more. More start. I think. I would still try to do this write only.
Yes.
But is the permission correct?
Uh, permission bit. Tuk, tuk, tuk. Is this for right only?
I think it's correct. Yeah.
Permission to grant right only access for owner group and others.
Mhm.
But we got permission denied somehow.
Mm-hmm. But on the same line, why do you think we get permission denied while trying to write the file? Do we open it with read write mode in write source file?
We do
Oh,
fs
it's
right.
plus write. Huh. Uh, why?
What's it
I
opens the
mean,
file in write only mode.
the watch will not error. The watch will give you the event and then the read will error. So this will still probably not work. So yeah, give up.
Give up. In end-to-end tests, it's like difficult to errors are not supposed to happen, so it's not easy to trigger them.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Well,
right. What's this to do here?
maybe test for terminated with failure. Mm,
None.
I think we're testing for this. Yeah. This is about restarting and I don't think this is relevant.
Um, we're not specifically testing for terminated with failure none. We do one where we have a trap, signal trap, but then it exits with an error code instead of none.
So with code none here.
Oh, well,
This is the probably the restart test.
yeah. Yeah. And it doesn't have a trap. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so guess we can remove that to do maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! One more to do removed.
Good. Method for signaling subject. I think that's done. We can do subject, kill, wait. There.
Noise.
That's done. Test for logging of detected changes. I think we're doing this.
You mean
Yeah.
like file
Test
system change?
event
First
change.
change
Yeah,
event.
all of those. Yes, but the logging of them.
Uh-huh.
Uh, modify. No. This is ignored. I don't know. Create. Here, create file. Yeah, this is fine. We don't need that. Tests return result. No, tests should not return result. I don't think they should.
Right. No, they should assert, no?
There's this. It's supported. I think it's supported. But if you do this, I'm going to have to mark it supported. Is it idiomatic Rust for tests to return result or unwrap or to unwrap?
Oh, yeah, I mean as a convenience, so we don't always need to unwrap.
Yeah, the if you return result, you can do the question mark, the try expression. Both are idiomatic, but they serve slightly different purposes and have different trade-offs. The Rust community and official documentation supports both approaches. Returning results from tests recommended for complex cases. So you can do this, and then you can use a try. It allows less code, better for testing multiple fillable operations. The test fails cleanly on air without panic. Visual Rust explicitly shows and endorses this pattern. Tests involving I/O, parsing multiple function calls that return result, or when you want to avoid panics. Avoid panics. This is not that. Yeah, so we can make many lines a little shorter by doing this. But
do you wanna do that?
I think it might change the trace that you get, because when you unwrap, you get the panic at that point, at that line,
Yeah.
and when you do try, I think it's like the previous to last stack. There's like an additional mechanism, so
Yeah, you get two more frames in the stack, right?
something like that. So I think we can leave it until it bothers anyone.
Okay, my turn.
Rotate. It's your turn to pilot, and my turn to captain.
Yes, sir.
It is least your turn. Take the focus off of the pilot.
All right. Shall I remove
Yes,
it?
remove that. Use watch exec to handle. Don't even know what this is about now, because I don't. This is very old. We don't have watch exec anywhere by now. To do logging of termination by signal. Do we? So I don't know what exactly I meant here, but do we have a test that like we gracefully shut down with a signal by receiving a signal?
This is one with a failure.
It's not about the build command. This is about the subject itself
Oh,
terminating. What are you searching?
logging of termination by signal. Oh.
So forget about logging, but like testing, testing this story of the user focused on the terminal where we're running, and ctrl-c.
Yeah, like this. Kill weight, sigterm.
Right. So in tests that have nothing to do with it, we happen to rely on this behavior.
Mm-hmm. We
But
have browser orphaned.
so let's make a test that actually does what that to do says. That looks at the waits for a log before, because I know that there is such a command, and then well, there would be no event, I suppose, because the event is the termination.
Mm-hmm. But wait for
It's subject. Subject, wait, stood something. Give us a foo, and let's see what happens. We don't. We don't log anything. We just maybe it's a race between logging it and doing it.
but it didn't quit.
Do we even have a signal catcher driver thingy?
I don't know. I mean, we have this test, right? Sigterm.
But when you don't catch sigterm, you just get killed, right? The fact that it works doesn't mean that we are being explicit about it.
Ugh. What? What? Wait, what just happened? The app didn't stop, and we got this.
The app might have stopped. You don't know. You know that we know that the test did not stop because it's still waiting for that to there.
Oh, okay. But what? Wait, look. Exact. Oh man. Okay. 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 So what now?
So um, we do want, so sigterm. So actually, sigterm is the only test that we need. You don't need sigterm log. We just need to add the wait stood error contains. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you can remove that test, and we need to make that happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the way we make that happen is by catching the signal.
Uh-huh. Because it's not caught yet.
I don't think so. If there's no signal driver, then it's not. There needs to
Okay.
be an event for this.
Signal? How? How? Where?
I don't know,
Okay.
but there probably should be a driver. What
Um,
drivers do we have?
driver. The browser
So
builds
there is not, there is no driver for this. Okay, so find out how to, just so we know the API we're working with, find out.
Okay. Um, let's ask Gemini. How to catch tests? Tokyo signal. And we will need a Tokyo set.
We don't necessarily need it to be async.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Control-C. Okay, nice. Multi-signal Unix, right? Oh, man.
So there are some crates async. There's Control-C and signal hook.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at Control-C, what it offers.
What is the cargo?
You can do docs.rs or crates.io.
Uh-huh.
Here you get the API docs, but you don't get the popularity statistics.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Cross-platform handling of Control-C signals. Very specific. Set handler allows setting a handler closure, which is executed on Control-C. On Unix, this corresponds to a int signal. On Windows, Control-C corresponds to Control-C event or control break event.
Is Windows supported?
Oh, we're not testing on Windows, but if anyone wants to try it, I don't have a problem. Setting a handler will start a new dedicated signal handling thread where we execute the handler each time we receive Control-C signal. That sounds okay. There can only be one handler. You would typically set one at the start of your program. Example. Let's rotate. Sharing. Docs, RS, Control-C.
All right.
Here's the example. Set handler, move, closure. This is an ARC atomic bool with true, and this is r.store false, ordering whatever that means. Expect error setting on the handler. And waiting, what is running? While running load. Oh, this allows
Reads the art. Reads the bool.
so as long as it's true, it'll spin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So actually, we should be using sig int, not sig term.
Okay.
Maybe we should be handling both.
Yeah. I think we should handle both, yes.
This should work for us. I think this crate should work.
Sure.
That'll be a driver. Should I?
Okay, yeah. Make a driver
What
for this.
happened with my timer?
Oops.
Okay, dependencies. Let's see the features on this thing. Cargo feature, ctrl-c. It needs to be in the manifest,
Mm-hmm.
apparently. Okay, so instead, let's do lf feature, sorry, feature flags here. It has termination.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we want it with termination. So I want something like ctrl-c features termination. And reload. And write files.
Mm-hmm.
And now we can do well, now we don't need to do that.
Huh?
Oh, I think we need to like put it here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Control C. Okay. And then now we can have it. I guess not. I don't know why, but Control C is in bin cargo toml and cargo toml, which is exactly what we wanted.
You need another dir and reload after you do the write files?
No,
Mm.
no, but I think we can just use it. So from app perspective, I start from the test driven.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
All these sig terms should probably be replaced with sig int, and then we should have a sig term one specifically. So I'm removing sig term and this funny self thing. So this is sig int that will have a BAM. This is like early before waiting for the browser. I thought we should do this. So it'll be so sig int. Should get it from here, I suppose. There. As a constant. Sig term. Sig int.
Oh,
So we
we
have,
did have a sig term and a sig int, so that was fine.
okay, that was fine. Okay. Okay. Sig term, okay, sig term. But let's do this, so it's nicer. Hey, how do I get there? It's like beyond what I can reach with this. I don't get it. Oh, there's also sigquit here.
Okay. I wonder if we
I don't
can.
even know. Hmm?
I wonder if we can differentiate between them.
I don't even know what sigquit does or means. Signal. Here. That's a bit cleaner. And that's imported. Okay.
Well, secret requests immediate termination and makes a core dump.
I suppose we don't support that.
No, but if we catch it, we can gracefully quit.
But that's not what it requests, right?
Well, that's true. So which test are we working on?
It's a good question. We have. So I suppose these sigquit ones are like funny. We can just remove them because it's not like we do anything for this to happen.
Uh,
Yeah,
I don't know.
we don't. We don't. We don't do anything for any of these right now, but we intend to support int and sigterm. Otherwise, like whatever other signals, it's like whatever happens, happens, right?
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. But Control-C does handle secquit as well. Isn't that the... yeah.
It said
No, sorry. But my bad. Int, term, and hop. So, yeah, that's fine.
okay.
And the one we want to test is maybe, I mean, both should be the same. Yeah.
Are we going to do the same thing for int and term?
E kind
I
of.
think so.
Yes.
What we're going to like print the signal, but otherwise do the same.
Yes.
So sigterm early. The difference between them is waiting for the browser or state for testing. It's the same.
Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah.
So in all of them, add the stood air contains, but make sure it doesn't really. We want this to like fail so that we can decide what the.
It still fails because this doesn't exist.
Sure.
Okay.
Add this to
And go to
all of them.
app and app handling.
Yeah, find the
Event.
event struct, control shift B, I think. No,
This is it.
control. Yeah. And then we should have another variant. Call it signal and signal event, and it should have a display. Print the signal. It'll come from driver, directory, another directory. Yeah. What is the type that we get from Control-C?
The what?
Do we get something from a value from Control-C?
Let's see. Nope.
Then how does so we can't distinguish?
Nope.
So for us it's it's just Control-C.
Yeah.
So why does it have a signal type enum? What other functions does it have?
Set handler and try set handler. Let's see, try set handler. What?
It's the same, but errors if a handler already exists for the signals. It's generic. Set handler is generic on this. What is it? No, it's generic on the closure.
Fun mut static sun.
So what's the darn enum for? No, this is standard. This is core Rust stuff.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what arguments it has. No arguments, I think.
No, yes.
Yes, okay. So what the hell is this for?
Yeah, what is this for? In return types, 0. In parameters, yeah, sure, it can be
man,
formatted.
you can format it for sure. Cool.
Maybe this documentation, try to build the local, because in local we have a feature, right?
Yeah, okay. Right.
Sorry, sorry. Did you mob start?
No, I did not. I think I did not.
Your timer is running, so
Oh,
you must have.
okay.
How is that? Search for Control-C. Cargo toml should have Control-C. And bin, does bin not have Control-C? Yeah, bin cargo toml has Control-C. Oi, what was that? Current package believes, what did you do?
cddiv.
Current package believes it's in a workspace when it's not. But there's crates /**.
Yeah, but this is just bin.
What do you mean? There is a bin?
Yes, there's a.
It's not under crates?
Yes.
Is there anything Is there anything in crates?
Yes, bin.
What's in bin then? What is that, like duplicate stuff?
It's another cargo tunnel.
Is there only a cargo terminal in bin?
Yes.
Oh, then it's just a relic. Remove the extra cargo terminal and it's in bin. Are we still writing to that?
Yes.
Ah, okay, that's the problem. Okay, so you can remove it again and then change the, like maybe in rust.nix there should be something about bin the cargo toml. There, you change that to crates. Don't remove it. Yeah. Dear end reload. That's right. Okay. Now you can rotate.
Well,
Now it seems like you lost your timer in the corner. Oh, what? It came back.
needs a switch.
It's not always on top.
Yeah. Somehow, always on top doesn't work as well as expected.
Maybe it's a feature called most of the time on top.
Yeah.
Shared screen, started, cargo, dock, open, D, ctrl-b. See?
See. At least works for you. Why?
Wait. So, are we in a different place now?
Sorry?
Are we in a different?
Mm.
Does it literally have a type that is not used? Because
Let's read the
if it does,
documentation for that signal type.
type alias is signal. It's like signal from Nix sys signal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they have this enum that shouldn't be public, but it's public.
Yeah, I think so.
What does it say? A cross-platform way to represent ctrl-c or program termination. Others is via other variant. That's great, but you're not exposing it anywhere.
Yeah.
So this seems fishy. Because this is fishy, what other crate was recommended?
Mm, just a sec. Signal dash hook or just Tokyo.
Unit signal handling.
Tokyo has select. I mean, you can select on sigterm dot recv.
Cargo dock, open, P, Tokyo. Oh, we probably don't have it, the feature enabled.
Mm-hmm. Search for
Signal.
sigterm.
We have a module here. Asynchronous signal handling for Tokyo. Note that signal handling is in general a very tricky topic and should be used with great care. This create attempts to implement best practice for signal handling, but it should be evaluated for your own application's needs to see if it's suitable. There are some fundamental limitations of this create documented on the L specific structures as well.
Hmm.
Control C.
uh, okay.
But it's when a control C notification is, we already use Tokyo, so we already have this.
Yeah.
Well, signals are handled very differently between Unix and Windows. Both platforms support receiving a signal on Control C. This function provides a portable API for receiving this notification. Once the return future is polled, the listener is registered. The future will complete on the first received Control C after the initial call to either future poll or await caveats. Unix platforms, the first time that a single instance is registered for a particular signal kind, an OS signal handler is installed, which replaces the default platform behavior when that signal is received for the duration of the entire process. For example, Unix systems will terminate the process by default when it receives a signal generated by Control-C on the terminal. But when a Control-C stream is created to listen for this signal, the time it arrives, it will be translated to a stream event, and the process will continue to execute. Even if this signal instance is dropped, subsequent SIGINT deliveries will end up captured by Tokyo,
As
and the default
expected.
platform behavior will not be reset.
As expected.
Thus, applications should take care to ensure the expected signal behavior occurs as expected after listening for specific signals. We can do this. You can use this. This is good. But Control-C is only SIGINT, I suppose. So that's cute. But what about term?
You have an example for that? Here, except,
Signal function.
yeah.
Where's the signal function from? Signal Unix. Unix. Signal. Kind.
You need new listeners for each kind.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So we don't use. So what does Control-C actually do? OS simple control. The heck is OS simple?
Can you
So what do you
navigate?
think we should use?
Can you navigate to OS simple?
I can do that once it's in the code.
Okay. Oops.
Wow.
You have to share. Okay.
And in this setup, do we get the signal? What about Control-C will be for us like a a non-signal abstraction thing.
What do you mean?
In terms of the app, we were making variants, right, for like signal, right?
Yeah.
So if you go back to that, yes, signal, the one signal event, right? Signal received, and there will be actually maybe this could be like flattened out to like signal event. One of the variants will be ctrl-c because it's abstracted for us by this function, right? And then we will do exactly one for sigterm. And then we'll probably have some errors, but we'll figure those out later. This should be pub crate enum. Crate is in parentheses. And then you go to the driver.rs and you add another line. Good. Now you go to app.rs and you go to event and you import this. There you go. And now we pretend that and now you follow through. Go to definition. We need to derive more derive, debug's good, and then do derive more. You can see other examples. Yep. It's in the arguments to the, and that's like your derive more, your trait is not in the right place. Let's ctrl-c. And maybe we can, because this is display, maybe we can like format it more nice, like control is like Pascal case. And then we can do a hyphen between control and C.
Sorry?
The hyphen would be between control and C. Yeah, this to me looks like, the
Professional. Why? What is your problem? Oh,
training.
it's inside. Really? Okay.
Back in app.rs, we can do some state machine.
State machine. Meaning, should I add a new case here?
The first thing I think should happen here is that the driver is initialized. And that that should probably be a command in the beginning. So you see there's a line 170. When the state is blank, and we have this special event init, and we have all these commands, vec command, build, spawn, server, spawn. We probably want one for signal handle, right? It's not a function. It's just it's a value on an enum.
All right. Hmm?
There will be colon
Oh, right. No
and
parentheses.
remove the. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And now let's go to command signal and create all the stuff. I think this is the only variant. Install handler. Import it. This you should be able to generate.
Mm,
Control dot. You go back to the error.
mm-hmm.
Can you control dot here?
Mm-hmm.
Tr-
Nope.
Try saving again. I mean, if the type is correct. Okay, well, I don't know. Go to command, do it manually.
Pro-
And signal should have a field, signal command. So that should trigger the driver to
yeah.
start acting.
Sorry?
And then we should.
Sorry?
That should trigger the driver to start
Mm-hmm.
acting. In this case, I don't think we need to like keep track of whether this driver initialized or not. We don't need to wait for it for any purpose.
Oh, yeah.
As a,
I mean, unless we want to make sure we catch the signal, then we want to do it first thing. We don't want the race condition for installing the signal handler.
you want to do it before most other things.
Maybe, yeah.
We can do that. Take a look at the struct the enum state. I believe in this file. There, you see it's blank, and then initializing. That's kind of the chronology of it. Well, perhaps between blank and initializing, we can do something like installing signal handler.
Rotate.
Shared screen. We take this opportunity to remove dependencies. Ctrl-c. Ctrl-c. That. app installing signal handler. So from blank, we don't go to, we have init, and we don't do all of this. This kind of becomes installing signal handler, and the event is signal event installed, or the handler installed. And before this, there's a state blank event init, to which we respond, what is this? Fat arrow with vec command signal command install, and after the vec we have a state initializing
Installing.
install, right, sorry, of course.
Cool. And you can remove line 188.
188 does not belong there anymore. Create this, generate variant, and we have some, oh, we need to save all files. Okay. Now it's telling us that we don't have an arm for this, so we need a transition for terminating. Okay, it says non-exhaustive pattern. Terminating and signal is not handled. So we don't handle any, right? We don't handle any signals yet.
Yep.
So that's the next thing we should do, right? State machine handle signals. Should we start doing that like positionally here, right after the signal? Maybe right here.
Okay.
Because in reality, it is installed even before we got the event that it actually, like, yes, but we won't be getting any events before this, right? Like we get this event and then we possibly start getting events that is installed. So I think here is where we can do.
Yep. Agree.
State doesn't matter, right?
Yep.
Or maybe it does matter because we have these terminating states, right?
Yes.
We have terminating states. So it does matter. Let's split this up, and in one of them go up to state. What the heck? Shouldn't it like find exact matches first? What the heck is this fuzzy stuff going on here?
Yeah. Try again.
State. Well, that works. All right. So here we won't get any. Here we won't get here. We get initializing and all of this, but not. Well, if we're already shutting down or terminating, we don't care anymore about signals.
Yeah.
So it's like a subset of these between here and there that we care about. I'm just going to do something crude here for a moment. Put these over here and like, I don't know, do this. Actually, I don't want to delete the. Okay. And uh, okay. Got it. We can start reasoning about these. Maybe we can like do one and see what the fields are and start reasoning about it. So state initializing. What if we get one? Okay, let's close this one and then do such a thing here. What if we get it while initializing? State event signal event, and we handle them the same, right?
Yes. Maybe we should have just one arm so we can match more easily.
Maybe. Sure, that's fine. We'd need another enum for that. Signal kind? Signal. Maybe just signal? But it's not the signal itself, right? Because we have like two kinds of signal where we're like enumerating kinds. And give it a field. Looks good. It's underscore is inside, not outside.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Where were we?
Should be a syntax error the way I left it. Yeah. So signal event received. Whatever it is, an underscore. What should happen here? This is while we are initializing. Basically, we already have logic for terminating even while initializing.
Okay.
In fact, let's search for references of the state shutting down. Oh, look at line 214.
Yeah. Got it.
It's even a static method for like switching over to that state.
Yeah.
In that case, it's like some particular initializing, and then we get some spawn error, and then we shut down passing in the server and the watcher because those need their own shutdown.
Yeah.
And I think the server and the watcher are both options.
Yeah. Yeah. They are.
So, and the build doesn't matter. So I think we should just call that method to obtain the next. And notice that it's not just the state; it produces both the commands and the state.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that takes care of the initializing.
Yeah.
Let's move on to
Perhaps
the next.
we should move this to the end of initialize. No, the beginning of initialize.
Beginning. I think that's where it is. Huh?
No, it was here.
I see. Okay.
I'd rather have it with the other initializings because we're gonna have more.
Looks good to me.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Go to the state enum.
I just
I
spawning
believe it's
browser.
spawning browser, but I want to be sure.
Okay.
So just go to the state enum. And it is spawning browser. Thank you. So I think it should probably be the first one in spawning browser that matches on that state.
Uh-huh.
Where's the first match on?
This one is the first one. This is the first one.
And this is, what event is this? An FS event error.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So before this. Yeah. Spawning browser. Here we are guaranteed to have. Ooh, that was a good thunder.
Unknown.
I think you have an error earlier on, 335. Yep, that should be state spawning browser. Okay. Signal event. Looks good. State shut down, some.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good to me. What's the next variant?
Idle.
Okay, so can you just go back to the state for a moment? Now, because what I want to do is, because you see, if we take a look at spawning browser, idle, build spawning, and we will continue enumerating this, but you notice that the fields, they all have server and watcher, right?
Yep.
So pattern matching works in a way that you can do multiple patterns, and if you want the fields, as long as they're the same type, we can use a single arm to handle all of these. Yo, that was loud.
Wow. I heard that.
I'm on UPS power now.
Oh, really? Your power went out.
Yeah.
Cool. So like
There's
this.
Nick's Freaks in 17 minutes, and I hope I'll be able to do a Nick's Freaks.
Let's see if it comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you have, yeah, you have, okay, 17 minutes. Got it. Okay, so maybe this is the last rotation. Build spawning, build waiting, reloading. Shutting down. Build
Yep.
spawning.
Build waiting. State build waiting. Don't proceed with shutting down because we're already shutting down.
Mm-hmm. Reloading.
Reloading.
Okay.
Right? I think what remains, we already shut down properly, I think. So what remains is to actually implement the driver.
Yep. More.
Oh, I cannot lower my sit stand desk.
Oops.
I must remain standing.
Okay. Maybe last rotation because you got stream coming up. Or do you want to finish?
I maybe have a stream coming up.
Yeah.
I can't do this. I don't know if I can do it with beeping. Maybe I'll just stay quiet most of the time. But I think, you know what I think? I think it should save power.
Yeah.
So you should probably pilot.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we can also finish. I think it's an okay point to stop.
Sure.
All right. Well, it's been fun as ever. Hope you get your power back for the stream.
Indeed. Yes. Thank you very much, Martin. Good work.
Thanks. Thanks,
Looking
Don.
forward to next time.
Yeah. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.